Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7, and today's a pretty massive one. We actually got 4 Maruran males. I got it the first time. Thank you, Mango, for nailing that name. Last night while I was sleeping, just woke up, just watched the 4 now. I will link them in the link description below, or the Epic 7 official channel in the link below. You do want to watch those yourself. Those are really cute, and that's kind of what you get out of them. But let's just summarize them before we actually watch the main part, which is the update preview, which I haven't seen yet. So to start things off here, we've got a couple things going on. This, I think, is the important one. We'll let you marinate on that in a second while I talk about the rest. So we're going to be getting a crafting event, of course, you know, the typical one where you talk to Artina in the blacksmith area and get to craft your thing with points. We then are getting 10 Covenant summons free a day for 110 free total Covenant pulls. We're also getting free unequip events from basically now until October, I think it was. You're getting a ton of them. They listed all the dates, so there's too many. Not too many, but there's too many to list. And then we're also getting a Foundation Day buff event from the 1st to the 5th. We then are going to be getting a check-in event as well for the first bit, and that's going to give us a 5-star hero selector, a 5-star artifact selector, 300 mystics, 5 gold transmits, 55 leafs, and tons of other stuffs. And I'm pretty sure it said 55 leafs. That's a lot. That makes me excited. They're also... This is something I was really excited for, and then it kind of sucked. It was still going to be good, but not what I wanted. So they're also making it so equipment is now going to be turned into dust to be able to use to upgrade or something like that. Basically, they wanted a way to give us more equipment space without giving us more equipment space. So apparently this is a way to kind of tone that down and get rid of pieces and kind of converge it all into dust and be able to use it as powders and charms later. I may not have the terminology correct in terms of like dust and stuff like that, but in general you'll be able to break down your gear you don't want and use it to upgrade others, but not right at that moment. So if you don't want to do it right then, you can turn it into dust or whatever and save that dust for later. So a good change. I was hoping for more space, but that'll do too. Then we are going to be getting equipment enhancement improvements, they said, on the 31st of this month. I'm not sure if that just means what I just mentioned or if there was something else there. It was a weird way to post it on the video. And again, I don't want to watch these videos while I do this because it's just me pausing and unpausing. It's not pretty. And then what we get what we're all here for. The hiccups. The ML5 selector, we are going to be getting to choose one from the Moonlight Theater from whatever story this is from. I forget the name of it. And you can choose Rylot, Lilius, the Cowric, the Vivian, the Pavel, the Ray, or the Elena. Right now, I actually don't have any of the 3 bottom ones. So those are what I'm leaning toward. Well, not leaning towards. Those are my choices. And I'm going to probably take Elena. I can't see myself taking either of those 2 over Elena just because waifu, and I really like Elena. I want to hear her voice more. We want to see more stars in our life. Haven't done that meme in a while. So after that, we also did mention that future Moonlight story things, Moonlight Theater groups of Moonlight units will get their selectors eventually as well. They gave a date. They said perhaps the later half of this year, but I think it said next year, not this year. So somebody in the comments let people know. I may have misread that one as well, but they did say we will be getting them, and that's exciting to see that we'll get at least a choice of ML5s eventually. So if you see a person in that story that you like, the Moonlight story that we haven't got a selector for yet, maybe they're coming in a year, maybe 2 years, depending on how long it takes. But, you know, at least you'll get them eventually. Then they mentioned the Underground Coliseum, and this has to do with Conqueror Lilius, the absolute insane Conqueror Lilius. And I'm actually going to go show this one just in case y'all haven't seen this. But, she is amazing looking. They added a few things to do with her art here. Here is one of them. Absolutely stunning art here with Lilius. And then this one here. I love this art as well. Just the super plain and simple. Just the way she holds her sword. I don't know why. I find that so cool. how it's behind her like that. It's amazing. And then we have the funniest thing ever. They're interviewing somebody about I said I wasn't gonna do this because I always have to pause it on pause, but this was so funny to me. They're actually interviewing somebody, and this is what their interview looked like. An anonymous informant. It's so funny to me. But they basically mention a new game mode here. I don't really know what's going on. They didn't really say much, or I didn't really understand either way. It says there's round 6 here, and you can put people on the thing here, and a new type of battle every day. And this looks like a new game mode, but I'm not entirely sure. There's also this person here. I have no idea who that is. I've never seen that before. And then this sweet art here as well. So I don't know if this is a new game mode or just for the story to do with Lilius, because they did mention a story as well with Lilius that's going to be coming. Full Moon Festival, Night of the Last Succession, it says here. So again, if somebody can clarify in the comments down there below for people, if I'm not understanding it correctly, if that's a new game mode or if it's just like attached to the Lilius side story, like something like the volleyball summer event, right? Then there's another new game mode. So we can go back here to the Rift. I think this is this one. They didn't really show much here, but basically the world is in trouble, and Phaon, no, not Phaon, that's a Lost Ark thing, right? Zion, something, Zion, I don't know how to say his name, is causing a ruckus over there, you know, and we have to stop them. So we can go in. It looks like even your strongest teams can only attack for so long, so it's going to take a lot of attacks in, and you're going to get rewards, and it said you can choose your own set for the rewards as well. And we can see here you can choose the sets you can obtain in the Rift. So you can choose speed, crit damage, you can choose the 4. So maybe it looks like a new dungeon almost, that you can only do a certain amount. I have no idea. Again, they're pretty cryptic. They're pretty upfront, but also pretty cryptic about stuff like this. So it's hard to tell for sure, because the way they say something might come out a little different, you know, like if they say something one way, the end result might be slightly different depending on how you take that. So now we get the important part here, which is the updates preview. Have not seen this yet, but I am very, very excited. So let's watch.
Filth always hides in the shadows. Once in a while, you just need to bring everything to light.
I love her so much. Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, I wanna rest. Help?
What a pain.
Okay. Who is that? Forgive me for saying who is that if you guys know and he's in the story or stuff like that.
Now, I'll make you wish you never met me.
He's angry, that's all I know. Yeah, see? Look! I told you he's angry. Look at that.
I'm not
the boy's got problem. Ooh. Oh, the music.
Ready, partner?
All you have to do.
Okay, she's adorable. Look at her little thingies here. The little, it's so cute.
Is ask. I have all the answers.
Oh, yes. Okay. What's going on? I love it.
I have all.
Oh, yes.
Wait, you'll be able to believe me, right? Are my sweet babies all ready?
What's going on? What's going on? What, a Chad vampire? Oh, was that a vampire? That's funny.
What a
I want to go back to see him. Okay. It's actually kind of funny. I love vampires of the husbando style, but I do not like the buff style. This is not my jam, unfortunately, but I was hoping for a Husbando vampire. Wow, okay. Lilius looks amazing. ML Rat. That's so funny. Okay, so yeah, that was a pretty sick day to wake up. It's now a Friday. I was not expecting information to wake up today. We're going to stop here. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.